In the time before time, a great being called Mata Nui brought his people, the Matoran, to an island paradise. The Matoran lived happily under his loving protection. They even named the island Mata Nui in his honor. But a shadow soon fell over the land. Mata Nui had a powerful brother, Makuta. Makuta was jealous of Mata Nui and all he created. He cast a spell that made his brother, Mata Nui, fall into a deep sleep. Then Makuta took power over the land. Fields withered away, sunlight grew cold, and the ancient values of the Matoran were gradually forgotten. Still, all hope was not lost. Legend spoke of 6 mighty heroes, called the Toa. According to the legend, the Toa would arrive to rescue the island and its people from the darkness. The Matoran of Mata Nui live in 6 villages called Koro. The villages are spread out in different regions of Mata Nui, and they are all distinct and have different kinds of buildings as well as customs. Although the Matoran are very loyal to their native villages, all Matoran share a common dream: to defeat Makuta and live in a land of peace and beauty. Each of the 6 villages of Mata Nui is ruled by an elder called a Turaga. As the oldest and wisest member of the village, the Turaga's job is to be sure the ancient legends are not forgotten. The Turaga work together to protect the knowledge of Mata Nui's past, as well as the prophecies about its future. As Makuta's shadow slowly ruined the land, the islanders put their faith in the legend that foresaw the arrival of the 6 mighty Toa heroes, praying they would have the strength and courage to bring peace and light back to the world. As Mata Nui awaits the arrival of the Toa, a lone islander unknowingly begins a quest that will change the fates of Mata Nui forever.
Good morning, Takua.
Oh, Captain Jala, what are you doing out here on the beach?
A lot of Matoran back at Ta-Koro would ask you the same question. I've got guard business in Onu-Koro. I found you because I heard that Turaga Winua wants to see you.
Turaga Winua? Me? Why?
He didn't say. He just said it was important.
Well, where is he?
Just head up this beach and ask around. You eventually find the cave entrance to the underground village. He'll be there.
I'm on it. Thanks for the info. You're probably wondering what a Ta-Matoran is doing waking up on the middle of the beach. Well, that's sort of what I'm known for. I'm Takua. This is my story. Hey, Maku.
Hey, Takua, you're quite the athlete. I saw you jumping over those rocks back there.
That's nothing. Watch this. Ah! Oops. Oh, it slipped. Let me try that again. Ah!
Takua. Your flinger is used for throwing small objects to defend yourself, not impressing the Ga-Matoran. Why don't you practice with some Madu fruit?
Sure thing. Oh, Throws left. Ooh, fakes right. Whew. Spins around. Throws left again. He takes out one enemy. And another. And another. There's no stopping him. His enemies' cover grant them no sanctuary from his attacks. Yeah.
Excellent work, Takua.
Brander, how goes the guard business?
Same as always. It looks like you've learned a great deal in a short time.
Thanks. Hey, any chance you know the way to Onu-Koro?
Cross this water using the Hoi turtles as stepping stones. You'll have to startle one first, though. Keep following the path after that, and Onu-Koro is just ahead.
Thanks. See you around. With the exception of Jollar's guard, most Matoran are afraid to even leave their village anymore. And with good reason, with all the dangerous Rahi roaming about. But as for me, I know there's a whole island out there just waiting to be explored, and I can't resist the urge to see it all. That's why so many villagers have designed puzzles like these near their entrances. Other Matoran can solve them easily enough, but they tend to keep Rahi out. Alright, Takua, lift your legs, not your flinger. Whew! Just one more. Yeah. Oh, just a little to the right. Hey, it worked! I mean, of course it worked. Now, if only I knew how to close it behind me.
Are you the one called Takua?
That's me.
Wanu waiting for you, little one. He has a matter of great importance to discuss with you.
Jollar told me. I'm on my way to see him now. This is the way to Onu-Koro, right?
Indeed. Enter the cave ahead and you'll find Onu-Koro, our underground village.
I appreciate the help.
Good luck, little one.
Good luck? What does that mean? Hey, is that a bula berry? And a vuatamaka fruit? Maybe this is my lucky day.
Halt! Who goes there?
Yeah, who goes there?
I already said that.
Said what?
Who goes there?
Why are you asking me?
I'm Takua. Whenua called for me personally.
Why didn't you say so? Come on in. Oh, while you're here, be sure to talk to Tepu and Onepu about an Ussel crab race. Those two are the best of friends.
Oh, not to mention, if you win all the village games, you get the copper mask.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm a bit of a hurry. Maybe on my way out?
Ta-Matoran, our village is in desperate need of your help. We fear that the Futaka beast has Whenua, and he's being held captive in the passageways to the east.
But I'm not an Onu-Matoran. I can't see in the passageways.
There's been rumors that Vakama's fire staff has been spotted in the village. It'll allow you to see in the dark tunnels. Ask the other Onu-Matoran. They'll know more about its location than me.
It quickly became clear that the people of Onu-Koro were eager for my arrival. Excuse me, have you seen Vakama's fire staff?
Are you the one the village elder summoned? Whenua has gone deep into the mines. You'll need to find him and return here afterwards.
Hey, do you know anything about Vakama's fire staff?
Afraid not. I suppose that means you haven't entered the mines yet?
Any chance you know where Vakama's fire staff is?
All I know is Onepu cheats. How else could he be so good at Ussel crab racing?
Hi, I'm Takua.
Wait, Takua? I am Tepu, who stands at the right hand of Whenua when we perform the ceremonial Great Ta-Koro ritual.
So you probably know where Vakama's staff is, right?
Unfortunately not. But something terrible has happened to Whenua. When he went to inspect the mines, we haven't seen him since. You have to find him.
I just wish that one of them could have told me where to find the staff. That's when I met the Onu-Koro treekeeper.
You there. You're the Matoran sent from Ta-Koro?
I don't know about scent.
It matters not. The nearby Watamaka tree that provides the food and energy for our village has been poisoned. In order to restore this tree to health, you must find 2 Watamaka tree crystals and bring them to me.
This is bad. And just when Whenua goes missing? That can't be a coincidence.
Wise deduction, Ta-Matoran. As that is not all, someone also has stolen our Sacred Toa Stone.
As if Wenua's disappearance wasn't bad enough, it seems like if anything could be going on in Onu-Koro, it was. After I found the staff, I got an ominous warning from yet another Onu-Matoran.
Be careful down there. I've heard a dangerous rock creature lives in the mines.
It didn't take me long to figure out that I could stun the little blue bugs and yellow fiku spiders with a flash from Bakama's fire staff. That gave me enough chance to knock off their infected masks. After that, they were harmless. But not only were the caves crawling with Rahi, the tunnels themselves were falling apart. Finally, I managed to find Whenua and the Vatuka beast that was guarding him. I did it! Alright, I'm coming, Whenua! So much for Rahi not being smart enough to figure out these puzzles.
Thank you for rescuing me. You are quite the adventurer. We had better go back to Onu-Koro. There's much that I must tell you. It is a time of great danger, Takua. The island of Mata Nui is under siege by the evil Makuta. Dangerous beasts wearing infected masks of Makuta roam the land.
That explains why the Rahi in the cave stopped attacking after I knocked their masks off.
Indeed, each of the 6 villages of Mata Nui are in danger. I have heard that some of my fellow Turaga are missing, and their tools, like Wakama's fire staff, have been scattered about the island.
How is Makuta able to do all this?
We do not know, but we believe he is also the one who stole the Sacred Toa Stones that are used to tell the legends. You must seek out Toa Anua stone in the passageways north of here. If the Toa Stones are not recovered, the legends of Mata Nui cannot be told.
Right. The tree keeper informed me about that.
Then I suspect the tree keeper also informed you that Watamaka tree that provides fruit to our village has been poisoned?
That's correct.
Only by finding the 2 Watamaka crystals and returning them to the tree can be healed.
With all due respect, Turaga, why does all this fall on me? Surely there are other able-bodied Matoran. What about Jala's guard? Are they still in the area?
None can fathom the wisdom of the Great Spirit. I only know what he has revealed to me, and what has been revealed is that you are the one who this duty has fallen upon, no others.
I understand, Turaga.
Here, take this. It's a Volulutu launcher that can be used to grab onto things from a distance. I assume it will serve well in the hands of one as acquainted as travel as you.
So, without any other real options, I was headed in a different mine to find the tree crystals and Toa Anua stone. With the help of the Volulutu launcher and some explosive Magu Kabolo fruit I found, I managed to find the Watamaka tree crystals and the Toa Anua stone.
Thank you for getting our Toa Onua stone back, Takua.
You're welcome, Turaga. So what now?
Give the tree crystal you found to the tree keeper. And then when you are ready, you shall make preparations to go to Ga-Koro.
Treekeeper, I brought the crystals you asked for.
Onua be thanked. You've recovered both of the Vuatamaka tree crystals. Place them in the tree to return it to health.
Seeing the Vuatamaka tree restored lifted my spirits just enough to make good on a promise I made earlier. Have you raced Oso crabs against Onepu yet? That's why I'm here.
Well done, Takua! But now you're in for a real challenge. I'm not letting you leave until I race the Ta-Matoran who found the Toa Nui stone. Then everyone will know who really is the greatest of all the Oso crab racers.
Alright, you're on, Onepu.
You have to collect all 8 buried crystals to win. Each crystal will help you move or dig a little faster. I can't believe you beat me!
Sorry to ruin your title. I wish I had time to give you a rematch, but I've got to get to Ga-Koro. After what Onua told me, I was eager to get to Ga-Koro and help out however I could. But everywhere I went, the story was the same. The Vuatamaka trees were dying, the Turaga was missing, along with their tools, and the Toa Stones had been scattered across the island as well. As the protectors of the legend of Mata Nui, the Turaga couldn't stand for the Toa Stones to be missing, so they had to be recovered. In each region I encountered new kinds of Rahi, and had to figure out new ways to fight them. At the very least though, I made time to play lots of village games. Not to mention, I finally got the chance to learn a lot about each part of the island.
The Rahi are the beast of Mata Nui. In their natural state, they pose little threat to the Matoran. But when Makuta fitted the most powerful Rahi with the infected masks of power, the Rahi became servants to Makuta's dark will.
Turaga Wenua, protector of Onua's legend, is known to all on Mata Nui for his fairness and good judgment, and the honest wisdom of his words. He guides work in the vast complex tunnels and the quarry, always seeing problems a day before they occur. He should be listened to with care and respect. Kanoe Ruru, the noble mask of night vision. See better in the dark places. Wenua carries the drill of Onua. With this, he can force his way through earth and even solid rock. Wenua lives in Onu-Koro. In this village, huge caves are dug out in the underground, safely hidden away from the dangers on the surface.
Onu-Koro is a village of dark tunnels, caves, and mines that plunge deep beneath the surface of the island. The Onu-Matoran mine protodermics compete in Uso crab races and listen closely for the vibrations that warn of danger approaching. When the Matoran are in danger, Onu-Koro is a safe place to hide. In the worst of times, Onu-Koro tunnels have been used to get messages from one village to another. Onu-Matorans can see in the dark, and their eyes are sensitive to the light.
Turaga Nokama, protector of Gali's legend, knows more about the ways of the oceans and rivers than anyone but Gali herself. Nokama has a reputation for bringing the Turaga together and resolving disagreements with his practical logic. All of the Turaga respect the way he listens to all sides of any discussion. Kanoe Rao, the noble mask of translation. Read the ancient languages. Understand the runes and symbols. Nokama carries an enormous fork made from the bones of a ferocious Makuta fish to help him fend off underwater dangers. Nokama lives in the floating village of Ga-Koro. It's built out of strong elastic seaweed, drifting in the water below the towering white cliffs.
Climb the white cliffs above the bay, and far below you'll see the village of Ga-Koro, floating in the waters off the northeastern tip of Mata Nui. Built of seaweed, Ga-Koro is home to the brave Ga-Matoran. All of the Ga-Matoran are women, like their leader, Nokama. Ga-Koro sees few travelers. The whirlpools and strong currents that surround the village are enough to keep most away.
Turaga Onewa, protector of Pohatu's legend, is known among his closest friends in this cheerful and informal tribe as the referee, as he sometimes seems to take ages to make a decision, but is never to be argued with once he has decided. Like all of his tribe, he is sure-footed and swift over loose ground. Kanoi Komao, the noble mask of mind control. Make others do as you want. Onewa is the bearer of a mighty stone hammer, with which he can turn even the hardest rock into pebbles. Onewa's village is Po-Koro, organic-looking shelters built from rock and sand. They blend in with the desert and work as a perfect protection against dangers and sandstorms.
The village of Po-Koro is located in the desert of the far north. All of the structures in Po-Koro are built from rock and sand, and designed to fit in with the surrounding area.
Help! My friend is trapped under these rocks. We were practicing Koli when a wild kick smashed those boulders over there. Will you help us?
Sure.
Thanks.
Thanks for saving Podu. I couldn't have done it without you. Yeah.
Help! My Momo bird is trapped behind these two boulders and neither one of them will move.
No problem.
Yeah. Thanks for helping me get my Momo bird out. Here, the Ta-Matoran carve stone into intricate forms, which they then trade to other villages for goods they need. The Ta-Matoran love living in their barren, rocky wasteland because they hate water and can't swim.
Turaga Matao, protector of Leva's legend, is like the silence at the center of a tornado when he is among his people. Calm, stable, and paternal. But in truth, he should be watched carefully unless you want to be the victim of one of his jokes. He is also a brave warrior and a leader who receives the utmost of loyalty. The tribe repays him with great courage. Kanoi Mahiki, the noble mask of illusion. Avoid detection by building a disguise for yourself. Matao carries the Ko-Koro staff with a rotating laser sharp saw for cutting his way through the thick jungle. Matao's village, Le-Koro, lies hidden in the jungle. The village is disguised to look like hanging jungle weeds to protect it from the evil beasts of Makuta.
The treetop village of Le-Koro was disguised to look like hanging jungle weeds. The tall trees are alive with the chatter of Ta-Matoran, but the swamps below remain a fearful place where none dare go.
Turaga Nuju is the protector of Kopaka's legend. Some find Nuju aloof and uncaring, but nothing could be further from the truth. It's just that he does not show his feelings easily, only showing his true self through his generous deeds. Nuju has great sight and seems to have more time to react than anybody else. Kanoi Matatu, the noble mask of telekinesis. The stronger the thought, the more it will move. Nuju carries a huge ice pick that allows him to hack his way through ice and climb up the icy mountainsides. Nuju's village is called Ko-Koro, tucked away under a huge solid ice block dividing two glaciers. The village is hidden from the dangerous avalanches and protected from icy storms.
The ice village of Ko-Koro is hidden beneath a huge block of ice that separates two glaciers. Enormous crevices dot the surrounding mountains, into which a traveler can disappear forever. Master trackers and trap builders, the Ta-Matoran have aided many other villages in the struggle against the Rahi.
I'm not sure what happened to our element of melting. Without it, we can't melt water for our village. Well, what's one more thing to look for?
Turaga Vakama, holder of the Great Fire Staff and protector of Tahu's legend. He is famous for his quick temper and great courage, regardless of the odds. Vakama has little time for nonsense and practical jokes, but his fearlessness can seem a little impulsive or even foolish to outsiders. Kanoi Huna, the noble mask of concealment, gives the wearer the ability to become invisible. Vakama's fire staff is one of the legendary staffs from ancient times. An awesome object for those who know how to control its power. Vakama lives in Ta-Koro, in an extinct underground lava river. The village looks like a collection of miniature volcanoes, and it even has a small lava stream for heating.
The village of Ta-Koro rises from the Lake of Fire near the mighty Mangai volcano. Its people live in dwellings made of cooled lava and work the lava fields to the north. A small lava stream flows through the village, providing it with heat. When they're not at work, the Ta-Matoran surf the lava rapids. I've heard about you, Takua. You're just a villager. You've come very far for one so small. I've heard about how skilled you are, but I am not convinced. Are you strong enough to recover the last Toa Stone?
When I started this quest, I would have agreed with you. I didn't want it. But after coming so far, I've realized Turaga Wenua was right. This is my duty.
I still don't think you're up to the task, but I am willing to give you a chance. Before you can help us find the Toa Stone, you must help us purify the only source of water to our village. Makuta's henchmen have poisoned our wells, and we need to find them. If you can find the antidotes, I'll give you the help you need to find the Toa Stone.
I'll show Vakama. I've already come this far, and I'm not going to let some antidote stop me now. Jala, welcome back to Ta-Koro.
You're welcoming me? It's about time you got here. Where have you been? Vakama's been taken by a band of hot-headed fire maha. Only you can save Vakama. I have to stay here and guard the village.
Help me. Those Maha over there have taken the key to this cage. You must knock them out to get the key.
There you go, Turaga. You're free.
You have saved me. Let's go back to the village. Well, I guess you've passed the test, but I think you are lucky. There is little time remaining to find the Toa Stone. You must find it quickly before it is lost in the depths of Mount Aihu forever. Now get going.
Then why did you waste my time worrying about the antidote? Oh no, the volcano! I have to find a way out of here. This whole place is going to blow. Ah! Oh. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Oh, that was close. Ah. Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh! Ah! Almost there. Almost there. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Thanks for dropping by, Takua.
You are our hero, little one. You have recovered the Toa Stones.
I guess you did. Not bad for an amateur.
And prepare the way for the arrival of the Toa.
Good work. Now please return the Toa Stones to their proper place in the temple.
But as I went to put the Toa Stones in place, something wild happened.
And so, Takua crash-landed on a beach, his memory failing him, the recollection of his recent adventures fading away. But alas, the Toa Stones gathered, the legend of Mata Nui could once again be told.
Gathered friends, listen again to our legend of the Bionicle. In the time before time, the Great Spirit descended from the heavens, carrying we, the ones called the Matoran, to this paradise. We were separate and without purpose, so the Great Spirit illuminated us with the three virtues: unity, duty, and destiny. We embrace these gifts, and in gratitude, we named our island home Mata Nui, after the Great Spirit himself. But our happiness was not to last. For Mata Nui's brother, the Makuta, was jealous of these honors and betrayed him, casting a spell over Mata Nui, who fell into a deep slumber. The Makuta was free to unleash his shadows. And unleash them he did.